Get it. What the streets say, Kev?
What the streets
Kev
say.
creating the building. Dno Lafayette, aka
Man, shalom.
Podcast Dno, aka
How you feeling,
Lafayette
man?
Cafe.
Ah,
Father, Son, Holy
always.
Spirit, four tribe.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Always
what's
love
the
and
word create?
respect.
How you feeling, King?
Hey, man, I don't feel too hot about Missouri's execution. Like, you know,
Talk about it,
that's
man.
like Marcellus Williams.
Marcellus Williams,
You
man.
know, when it comes to a murder trial, if reasonable doubt enters, you can't convict. How can you convict if reasonable? And then you notice, have you ever heard of other than Hebrews, other than Israelites, other than black Americans getting executed on some heinous crimes?
Three of them in 1 year. Parsons, man, watch who you vote for. You know what I'm talking about?
Word.
My thing is this, that the victim family stepped up and was like, hey, we don't want that. We want,
Come on,
you
man.
know, rehabilitating, refining. We don't
Come
want
on, man.
death. You know, the people's family stepped up and said they didn't want it, man. And Parsons could have stopped that.
Of course he
These people
could have.
got murderous minds, man.
Of course. Of
That's what
course.
them heathens got, murderous mindsets, man.
It's size of the tracks.
You think we kill? We kill one. They kill 50, 60.
Come on.
They go shoot up everybody in their job when they lose their jobs, boy. Them boys got a killer mentality.
And let's be
Take
real.
over, conquer mentality.
Let's be real here in Missouri. Just being in KC, not even speaking on St. Louis and the suburbs of St. Louis, we could go there. But Clay County, North KC, Booneville, it's Lone Jack. It's certain places you as a Hebrew will not go
Right.
unless you
Want that trouble. You want that smoke.
okay. There's certain places we ain't gonna go. My daddy told me that they didn't even go to Independence.
Wow.
Well, if they went to Independence, Independence police would like stop them and make them walk home, jack their cars and shit. Now you look at today. That's why I never really liked the Westport. When the Harris House was there, that was our club. When Mill Creek was chilling, and Mill Creek was chill, and then the other little club. But for real, if you are a true black person that got like a certain pride about you, we never really felt comfortable in Westport or like that, because they clearly show us that was the place they sold the slaves.
Right.
So just looking at it all and looking at Missouri as a
A
whole,
lot of people didn't know that. Tell them that.
yeah,
Tell them.
real talk, y'all. The Westport port, you just look at port. That's where they transported slaves from. There were auctions held there.
Talk to them, twin.
And from what I hear, I don't know if it's ever been confirmed. You know, Eddie Griffin, who went to shout out to Eddie Griffin,
Shouts out to E.G.
East High School, Eddie
24th
Griffin,
Street.
okay, that he did Kelly's. But from what we hear, in the basement of Kelly's is shackles
What?
from us being held.
Damn.
Now, you know, ain't no nigga gonna be able to go to the basement of Kelly's. You gotta be a special nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Kelly's. That's right there. All right?
Right.
And it's always been a certain air. So one year, I used to go to Ronell's parties because I was too young to get in the club. I wasn't 21 yet, but I was a little older, like 18, 19. So we was stuck with Ronell's party house,
31st.
31st.
Shouts out to Ron
And then shout out to Romeo Ronell, who put me on as the MC. All right, so after we would go hang out in the Westport because we couldn't get in the Harris house. So one year, I don't know what was going on, but KCPD had a black woman in a chokehold. Man, we went over there. Hey, let her the fuck go. Get the fuck off her. I mean, we all up. they come out with the mace and shit, start spraying, but they let her go though. So
Yeah.
it's like, man,
Yeah.
you gotta kind of be like that. And shout out to all y'all that stand up in all these other cities and shit. But that Marcellus Williams stuff don't have my spirit right, our kid. It's typical. You would think we're past this, but what the fuck do they care about killing her?
No, it's different.
What do they care about that? You think they gonna sleep on it? And you know what? My spirit just isn't right. Fuck Mike Parsons like that. You know what I mean? So,
Right. They voted him in.
man, Young Dolph, the Killers.
What you
How you
think
feel
about
about
that?
that, man? What? You thought you was getting 40K? Who's gonna pay you 40K? And then even then, hey man, King Records needs to be investigated. What's up with them? Do you know all the artists that have died? They got insurance policies on these
All
artists.
of them. And right now,
All of them.
hey, right now, record labels ain't getting money like they used to because of streaming and the different ways of making money now. Record labels ain't getting that money, so
Getting that money.
they not touring
Good.
now. Gangster rap is dying. You know, death to gangster rap.
Yeah.
Shouts out to our community, death to gangster rap.
Yeah.
So look, with that being said, them labels paying them insurance policies every month, boy. Hey, they knock them off once, twice a year, about every couple of years, couple of them every year or two. They knock them off of the insurance money, but you know what I'm saying? That's what's happening when you play with Hasatan. When you make
Meanwhile,
a deal with
Eminem, Jack Harlow, yada yada, ain't shit gonna happen to them. And
Wow.
I'm not saying it should.
Well, you got Little Uzi and all them guys. Nah, they with a special unit of people.
Of course.
They shit gonna always sell.
Word.
They pushing the blasphemy.
Come on,
They
Hebrew.
pushing blasphemy of your creator. You know
Come
what I'm
on,
saying?
man.
So they gonna keep them selling.
They selling they soul.
Yeah, they
Left
done
and
sold
right.
they sold, so they gonna
Left
keep them
and
going.
right.
It's a few of them out there that done already done that. Ain't no stopping them. But I'm talking about far as the real niggas, man, they ain't putting them niggas albums out, man. They ain't selling nothing.
And it's sad. And then that leads to Diddy. Tell me you wasn't pimping your own people.
Diddy. Diddy, boy. That nigga,
Diddy,
boy. I look at it like this. Sometimes, man, you know, I don't be want to make fun of no nigga going to jail and all that, man. And you know, but
never.
it's like this, man. Partying, I don't think the nigga should be going to jail for having his little parties, but anytime you drug somebody up to get the pussy, you know what I'm saying? You drugging men up, slipping all that baby oil all up in them and shit, nigga. Yeah, you gotta go. You do the crime. You know. You gotta go and do that time, nigga. So yeah, P Diddy was just like a boastful motherfucker. Like could nothing ever stop him. He was unstoppable. But when you make that deal with the devil gonna always win. Our kid.
Always win.
He gonna always win. He gonna get his in the end. So, you know.
And I'ma speak for my apologists out here who are saying they bringing up, well, he sued Diageo. Okay. His brand, Ciroc and De Leon or whatever, help me out. He claimed racism.
Yeah, he won that lawsuit for racism.
And that was that.
I don't think that's the reason. People been saying it.
Yeah.
No, they already was ready. Like
they
any
was ready.
moment. Like I said, the devil gonna always get his at the end. His time was already at a certain time. So they probably was like, okay, after he do this, let's go on and drop the fire on his ass. Let's go on and get that nigga. He been fucking little kids and boys from the beginning of time.
Like R. Kelly.
Yeah.
The time to get him had passed, but they trumped up some shit.
R. Kelly shit was kind of... Now, the little girls, the fucking parents gave consent on that shit. You know, all that... Hey, man.
And daddy.
I don't know a fucking woman that I ever dealt with all my fucking life that I can put up in the house and be going out of town for months and months and have her trapped in a room not eating. That bitch just stay there. You know what I'm talking about? That... I don't see what the nigga did, man. They did that shit on their own. It was one woman that said, shit, I got the fuck up and got the hell up out of there. She said they wasn't feeding us and shit. She said, I went down and looked in other rooms. This nigga really was running some sex shit. But that was on him.
Gayle King a question.
He didn't drug nobody, man.
Why y'all didn't ask them about the money that they received? That
Yeah, man, he didn't drug him. P. Diddy and that other motherfucker, what's the comedian? Bill Cosby. Man, they was drugging motherfuckers.
yeah, and that was in the
And
70s.
people got to think about
That was
this.
in.
Yeah, you got to think about what if that's one of your aunties, nigga. You be like, fuck Bill Cosby, drug my auntie and fucked her and shit, nigga. Go on and get your bread. So,
But yeah, you right. But then he was trying to buy NBC comes up. And he had bread like that. Let's be real. All our heroes, they demonize. Martin Luther King, he was cheating on Coretta. And this and this and this. Man, don't nobody care about that. Was he a righteous man or not? The Most High deal with him on that level. Let's go with Michael Jackson. I never believed Michael Jackson was touching little boys and kids and stuff like that. Cause I don't believe ain't no child of Joe Jackson gonna do that. Nigga, I'll beat you.
no, this is my thing. It ain't Joe Jackson, nigga. It's kids. You done had how many little kids over there, nigga? One of them little kids gonna tell.
Exactly.
You a kid. You gonna tell that shit.
But his
Man, Mike ain't,
nephews and
man, Mike ain't touched them
come on.
motherfucking kids,
And they
man.
coming out, they like, this my uncle, like Neverland was the shit.
Yeah, Mike ain't touched them
For a
motherfucking
kid
kids.
to go to Neverland.
He just was a weird, different motherfucker.
Yeah. And it's like, I never believed that with Prince. Okay, so what? Prince dressed a certain kind of way. That became to be rock.
They get you set up from the beginning. When you first sign that
Yeah, man.
motherfucking contract with
Come
the
on.
devil, they already get ways to get your ass. You hear all them horns blowing, they going 1800 outside. So, Aki, let's talk about that. Hunk for Hope. Your boys outside, they got a big crowd out
Love
there. They on the corner, it's kids. So what you think about a lot of neighbors? And I had a conversation with the owner of the gas station there. He called me in there before
Word?
he pulled up. Yeah, I got it all on film. Everything he said.
Mm.
He called me in there. he wanted me to do something about it. I'm like, that's my partner out there, you know.
Howdy?
Yeah, he was like, he can't, it's stopping his business.
Mm.
He said it was stopping his business, and a lot of people be scared to pull up. He did numbers. I didn't see him. He was like, when he's not here, this what I do on a regular day. When he's here, this what I do.
Mm.
But he didn't show me the numbers. My boy Troy for Hunk for Hope said
Shout out to
when,
Troy.
when he's there, more customers is coming to the store. So he tried to tell me that, will my family come to the store with all this going on? I said, yeah. I said, I'll drop anybody off in my family and tell them go in there and give me a pack of backwoods and come right out. I said, no. I said, I'm going to tell you this. When he's not here, you got people, my neighbors, we be up on the porch talking, and they tell me they ain't, when he's not even out there, when it's quiet, they say they never come into this store.
You never pulling up.
You're not pulling up, so it's not him.
It's like,
he's trying to bring hope to this corner. So I told him he's a part of the process, because pretty soon this corner's going to be cleaned up. We're going to help do that. That's what we out here doing. So I told him, I don't know how you want to deal with it, but he's part of the process. Pretty soon ain't gonna be none of this. It's gonna be just like 35th and Truce on 35th and Prospect. So what you think about that? Talk to me, King.
I love what he's doing. I done talked to the brother.
Yes, sir.
I love what Troy is doing. Shout out to Troy.
Yes, sir. Hunk for Hope.
He's marked.
Oh, yeah.
Marked by KCPD. I don't know what's going on, if this is family related and descent, whatever's going on. Mayor Lucas, you have a problem, and you need to handle that because this is a positive.
He can't.
Thing.
He can't handle that really. What's gonna handle everything? The thing is stop the black on black violence, the black on black killing.
Word.
What's gonna stop that is us.
True.
You know, the mayor claimed where he's from, but I ain't never seen him. I ain't never seen him down at the lake or nowhere before he became mayor. You know, he saved from the hood and all this. What's going to stop this? What's going to stop the hood and our community from killing each other is our hood and our community. We got to stop it ourselves.
You know better.
Because we're the one doing it.
Yeah.
Can't nobody stop us but ourselves.
Yeah.
So that's what we doing now. You know what I'm saying?
But see,
me and Kev creating a couple other guys, you know, Uncles Against Violence, man. We coming in
so
with
layered. It's so layered because on the surface, let's be real. That's where drugs are sold. All right. We know this has been for them, the powers that say they be. It's a problem spot. 35th and Prospect. Oh God, it's so much killing going on. There's so many drugs being sold and all that. You made it like that.
So exactly, because that'll happen with any fucking animal or anybody. You put them in a crowded place, all together, no money, no resources. What do you think going to happen? They're going to kill each other.
Speak,
That's
King.
with anything, anywhere.
Speak, King.
This was designed. It's not no problem they can't handle. They know how to stop all of this. They letting this go
What
on.
Nino Brown say? Ain't no Uzis made in Harlem. Okay. Ain't no Uzis made in Harlem. You think this thing is about Nino Brown? It is bigger than Nino Brown. It's bigger than him, than that owner. And okay, a solution I have, move him over right here. Until you do what you're gonna do to this safe way, move him over.
Yeah,
Big ass
actually, the owner said that the owner was like, he said he talked to Troy. So I guess he sent me to talk to him. I wasn't going to talk to Troy. I already know where Troy stand at. I'm with Troy. So I didn't. I just was like, hey, he's on the corner. He's not on the property. Only thing I could tell him is, hey, make sure ain't none of your cars parking blocking my pumps on my property. As long as you're on that corner, you can't really say nothing. So that's what I told him. You know, he said, should I call the police? I said, you got to do what you want to do. But he didn't. Because he told me before, I never called the police. The Iranian said, them is my people. They buy stuff from me. I never called the police. That's what he told me.
now.
So I was
Same
just,
thing with right here.
so he said Safeway. He won't be able to do that Safeway because that's owned by,
A church.
no, some bigger black people. You know what I'm saying? You know my boy and his wife down there at the new daycare on 46 and all that.
Okay.
They got all that.
Okay.
So that's why them
What's
brick.
up with right
That's
here?
why the brick boulders is right there. You know what
What's
I'm
up
talking
with
about?
right here in this?
He can do any corner he want. He's fine on the corner he's on. He just can't block the pumps or none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because if they call the police, police
And
ain't
he
gonna do
ain't.
nothing. Police can't do nothing.
And he ain't. He ain't blocking the pumps. He never been blocking the pumps.
He buy people gas. He send the kids to go pump ladies gas. He don't let the ladies get out their car at night. Man, he do a lot of shit that owner don't see because that owner leave at night. Shouts out to Troy, Hunk for Hope, man.
Troy.
He used to sleep out on that corner.
Troy.
Troy used to sleep on that corner,
What's
man.
up with it? Hey, man.
We got to do anything we can to stop the black on black genocides that's going on out here. It's senseless, man. Killing each other, overstepping on my Jordans, and just killing each other over Facebook posts. You know what I'm talking about? Family, cousins killing each other and family fighting each other and shit. Man, we trying to bring all that shit to a halt, man. Slow that shit down, man.
Hallelujah.
Positive energy, man. Shalom. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody in Shalawam. Everybody in Shalawam mode, man.
Yeah.
So that's what he was telling them. When he's out here, ain't no killings. When he leave, the guns start. Ain't nobody shooting when he out there. When he leave, it might be a nigga get shot out there or somebody get robbed.
Yeah.
I was out here last week with him. I was videoing across the street. Actually, I wasn't videoing. I was talking to somebody and I had my phone put up. And everybody's attention was on this woman fighting this man at the light in the truck. She's banging him out in the truck with the door wide open. So I'm reaching for the camera. He pulls off with her hanging out the truck.
Wow.
Shoots across the light and pull behind my building. I see Troy walking over there with his sign. He don't tell none of his partners to come with him or nothing. He's walking over there because he see what that dude about to do, pull behind that building and kill that woman. She was a prostitute. He pulled behind the building. I seen Troy. I start walking behind Troy, maybe 5 seconds behind him. I got back there, the dude kept saying, Hunk, just leave, Hunk, just leave. I got back there, I said, no, he ain't gotta leave, man. You ain't about to touch this woman. Y'all need to settle this, woo woo. He kept trying to tell us to leave. I said, you know what, bro? This is my building. We own this. You gotta leave. The nigga burnt rubber, shot dust and shit all up in our face. But he got up out of there and he didn't touch that woman.
Okay.
And I knew what Troy's mission was to stop that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we stop killings around here. When we outside, my little niggas ain't shoot nobody when I'm out here.
Yes, sir.
My little niggas do what I tell them niggas to do, man. They not shooting nobody while we out here, man.
Yes, sir.
Them niggas gonna look at me with that mean face like, OG, boy, that little nigga did this at the skating ring. I don't care what he did at the skating ring, nephew. Let it slide. Catch that nigga at the skating ring and throw them knuckles on him. Put them guns up, man.
Word.
You know what I'm talking about? Same way with Troy.
That's real talk.
Same way with
Much
Troy.
respect.
They gonna look at Troy before they shoot that gun, and Troy gonna be like, "Come on, bro. They not gonna do it when we out here. They not gonna do it while you out here, create."
Yeah.
We got to, like I've been telling them all day, these crackheads out here. Hey man, the youngsters is watching y'all. Our young people is watching y'all. I'm not trying to change these old motherfucking meth heads and shit out here.
Word.
I'm trying to change these young kids that's out here hanging with them. That's
Yeah.
my mission.
Yeah.
The youth.
And they got
That's-
love for us.
That's Troy mission. The
Every
youth.
time I pull up.
So every time you pull up,
Every time I pull
I don't
up,
care how much
they be blessing
I
me.
don't care how much they don't want to hear it. When I pull up, they know it's coming. Here come that speech.
Word.
What you do productive today? You found a job? What you doing on this corner, nephew? You got to get off this corner, my nigga. 2 of them. I done found 2 of them. One pulled up today. You will see it on my video. FedEx job. I said, tell my camera where you was at 5 years ago, nigga. Standing out here with them motherfucking mask on your face. You know what I'm talking about? He was out there like that. Now he's got his FedEx job. He ain't on that corner. I gave them niggas the business every time I come and get a pack of blunts.
But look how y'all work. Look how the Most High work.
He put you in position for a reason, man.
Lightning, boy.
Man, he put us here for a reason, man.
Lightning.
I'm flaming hot on fire in the spirit. You feel me?
Boy.
I don't worry about nothing out here, man. I never have and never will. I don't worry about none of that, man.
Nah.
I stay outside.
And
I live in the 30s.
The times I've been out here, they come by me, blessing me.
Talk to him, Aki.
Man, God bless you, OG. God bless you, OG. All praises to the Most High. And of course, I blessed them right back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My
It's
man,
like,
that be, I don't know what he be doing. He be having, I don't know what he got in them trash bags, but he be walking back and forth all day.
Everything. Batteries,
Everything.
hats, body deodorant, everything.
But he be blessing. He'll bless a nigga. You know.
What you think about him? What you think about him about to shut down our only grocery store on Prospect right here, Sunfresh on 31st? Why?
Now, hold up.
We can go do a video up there and show our listeners why.
Now, I shouldn't have said that. Erase that off the chalkboard. Erase that. I shop there. I've been shopping there for the last 5 years. But I just feel like it's these bus stops and the traffic from the bus stops and a lot of other stuff.
Well, I believe it's that building. It's that it's 2 things. The library is it's a resource, and that new building. Because I stay in the 30s. I stay down the street from that store, and that store wasn't like that.
What building?
Everything be designed. I can't think of the name of that building, but we was talking about this the other day, and somebody's like, shit, they put that building up there. I guess it's a resource building or something. My beliefs is this. They coming from them crazy houses from Sugar Creek.
Yeah.
And they send them to that library for resources.
And the bus is free.
And when the bus is free, when they leave that library, they just hang out right there.
Yeah.
And 1 or 2 became 3 or 4, 5 or 6.
Now I done heard them. They'll argue. They say, when the store closed, they'll move down on 27. They do. When because they be at this Walgreens. Where my point? Hold up. Walgreens, Linwood, and not quite.
Right across the
Linwood
street.
and Prospect. Okay. 27th, that Shell.
Yeah. Right across from the police station.
Brooklyn. Yeah.
They don't really mess around on Brooklyn. The Italians don't play that.
That whatever, man. And it's sad because it's like they don't see change coming. But change is obviously coming. They are going. They in the 20s now. I'm gonna say, well, they close to the 30s. But all this about to be done. Tell them Prospect about to get a whole new face.
It's great to get a makeover. High-rise buildings, high-rise apartments. Right. It's about to be different around here. And they're going to put everybody out.
Here.
If you ain't got no sense, you gone. You got to learn to live amongst. It's going to be diverse around here.
Yes, sir.
You got to live with them. You know, they already riding through here on bikes with the little baby be on the back of the bike,
Man,
or there be a white man and a white woman on a double
Becky
bike.
walking her
They'll
dog.
be riding through this motherfucker on that double bike, boy. You ain't seen that shit
Boy,
before growing up around here. Man, that shit is
Becky
coming.
walking her dog on Linwood.
$1 million houses on 46th and Tracy in Virginia.
Mm.
You know what's going on. They about to put some million
What you
dollar
think they're gonna
buildings
do
right
to
here.
these Benton houses? They about to do the same thing, cause some of these houses have in-law suites.
It's a lot of people, bro. When that sun fresh close, it's gonna hurt a lot of
Ooh.
people, bro. A lot of people don't have cars. They walk up there.
They gonna
And see,
reopen that mug and be something.
we can't blame nobody but ourselves,
We can't.
Aki. They
You right.
stole everything from the dollar store till they closed the dollar store up. They go in there and they steal everything. They get naked. They fight the security. They be on all kind of drugs.
Mm.
I don't go to that Sunfresh because they don't have really too much I
I
mess
feel
with.
you.
So I go
I
I
done
go
got
to the
like
other
that
one on
with
the
my
Westport,
woman.
man.
If I'm trying to make a quick run, maybe like a beer run, toilet paper, food, hell. But like quick little run, kids, what y'all want? Y'all coming to the store? This is for real, it don't have nothing.
Yeah, they don't have nothing for the
I
vegans.
love how Walnut, man, what's up with the Bell Bonds building collapsing? Collapsing.
What Bell Bonds building?
Across from Aldi's, the front of Aldi's, across from Aldi's, the Bell Bonds
Oh yeah,
behind Joe Looney's where we were
yeah. They got
collapsed.
they got plans for all that.
Of course.
You seen when my man them was out there talking about the buildings they about to put up across from Aldi's on Prospect.
Word.
Yes, Pat. Pat and them was out there.
Pat, my man.
They did the groundbreaking right there,
Yeah.
man. They great built some nice
What's
ass
up, Pat?
apartments. They about to do some nice apartments right there.
That's my guy.
And it's coming down. Y'all gotta look up the city planning for Prospect and y'all see how much money they put in it and you're gonna know this ain't gonna be like this forever.
Nah, man.
So
no, change is coming.
now we gotta ask yourself, what are they gonna do with everybody? What's the plan for people that's outside right now about building?
I'm out.
That's no, I'm not. I'm talking about our people that's sleeping under that tree.
Oh.
What is the plans for our people? What are they gonna do with our people that's sleeping under that tree? Cause ain't nothing over there. Ain't nobody about the crap house. That's my cousin's house.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about? The crap house.
Mm-hmm.
You see what they doing to the black building up the street? It's the guy up there redoing that.
Remember that
So it ain't too much.
law they
knocking
say
all
they
that shit down.
passed on homeless people?
Right. Oh, they done put them out before they done came back over there.
Yeah.
They said they about to put a gate around there right there. See, that's letting you know what they about to do, bro. They about to get them up out of here. If they can do 35th and Armor, if they can do 35th because 35th and Armor,
synchronicity.
35th
That's y'all.
and Armor and Bainbridge,
That's y'all.
Prospect don't have nothing on Bainbridge.
Don't have
ago.
nothing on that.
And
I'm
look
so glad you
at
brought
what
that
they
up.
done to that. If they can do that way, what you think they can do right here?
Boy, hey man, that's synchronicity.
They gonna
like
put niggas
bug.
in a crazy
I just
house.
was thinking that, cause my car was in the shop, so the bus is free. So at the time they had the 35th Street bus detoured to where it came right up my block. I timed that shit, got on that mug, rode on up to Gillum. But I'm peeping game because I'm waiting on the Paseo, the next bus to come down Paseo. No, Gillum. So I'm looking at all the exchange students like a mug. They catching Ubers, they catching E-trips, and
They be in packs.
They
They walk in packs.
yeah. I'm looking at, I'm just peeping game though. They coming out of these apartments.
Yes.
Okay.
It's
15-minute cities, y'all. Y'all look up 15-minute cities. Truce has now become 35th and Truce. Looks just like a 15-minute city. Store downstairs, living upstairs. Okay? They want to have it where they have lights, gas, and water. We pay all that as one bill. Okay? Y'all peep game. That's where, forget Project 2025 with Trump. You need to be peeping the Great Reset. All right, look up the Great Reset.
We already in that. We living in that. That's just
Okay?
listen to this. Great Reset, aka New World Order,
New World Order.
aka after COVID, the new norm. You living in the New World Order right now.
Okay?
When they said the new norm, see, we've been on New World Order for so many years they couldn't use them words on us. So they did Operation Reset. Then they did the new normal. Bro, you living in it right now.
Living in it.
AI, when that
Ain't all the way implemented.
with the AI and all that different stuff, bro, you
Yeah.
living in it. All the big CEOs dropped down from the techs and Silicon Valley and all that. Bro, you living in it.
Social
They got a
credit
game
scores.
plan. They got a game plan. All the electric cars, all of that.
Come
Hey,
on.
don't think the martial law ain't coming. Don't think that. And in order to bring forth the reset or new world order, you got to bankrupt America. You got to get rid of all the
Now
money.
here's what comes in. Any of y'all can look up House Joint Resolution 192. America's been bankrupt since 1933. So what they did is they turned us into
The asset.
corporate fiction.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take your birth certificate, get that to me. When I say get that to me, get that to the state. That's a bond. Okay? SSN contract. Bond. We going this is deeper than this. We ain't gonna go there just yet. Y'all getting a little nugget. You throw y'all some crumbs. Look up CES2 KV Trust Fund. CESTUIQUEVIE. CES2 KV. They some diabolical bastards. When you go in court and you see your name on the docket and it's in capital letters, that's why you got to get bonded out. These people are so deep with this that they charging that bond. But the bond, the digits are limitless. What it's worth. Because every day on our names, that's what Wall Street is about. They're trading this.
And look, that's a part of the reset in the New World Order. When that dollar go, all that shit. When that digital currency go, all of that shit. Nigga, we sold to China. That's a whole nother subject. That's a whole nother subject. China do what the fuck they want to do around here, man.
We're gonna put that one aside. Put this in the cubby hole.
Yeah, China own this
look,
motherfucker.
y'all, we gotta get back to loving ourselves one.
And loving our families.
And loving our families, y'all. They broke us. With that slave trade, with that slavery, they broke us, man. Some of us aren't even. Is your second cousin distant? Is your second cousin distant to you? Is your third cousin? Okay. Are you close with your first cousins? Sometimes the first cousins are cool. The brothers, the siblings. Y'all got to start looking for these cycles in the family. Let's say daddy left. Daddy was cheating on mama and mama left him. That's a cycle, y'all. What you think firstborn son got to deal with? What you think secondborn son got to deal with? What you think the daughter, firstborn daughter, secondborn daughter, thirdborn daughter, what you think she got to deal with? Now, he's dealing with, I don't know how to be faithful. I don't know how to be a father. Let me just abandon my kids too. We gotta see these cycles, y'all, and we gotta break them because the Most High gonna deal with them. Don't even trip out them.
So look, National Suicide Month.
Mm.
I don't know. I don't think I know nobody that committed suicide, man.
Me either, not personally.
But I know that's a deep topic right there. So
it is. How you feel on that, Aki?
Hey man, we just gotta put the awareness out, man. Pay attention to people. I would think, pay attention to them. Watch and see if you see any different signs. You know what I'm talking about?
Don't do it. If you're thinking about it, hold up.
Stop.
Don't do it.
Stop feeding into that Facebook.
Hold on.
Stop feeding into that Facebook
Hold
shit,
on.
Instagram shit.
Yeah, man.
Because all that shit ain't what you think.
Yeah.
People,
hold on.
People feel like they being left out when they go on social media and see everybody eating shrimp, on vacations, big old birthday parties, popping bottles, chilling, and your life ain't really all that good.
Mm-hmm.
That's hard on you. That's
It's
hard on
hard.
your
And kids
soul.
being
It,
bullied.
it, it make you think that you really missing out on something. It can
Yeah.
send you into depression. So I know that's one of the things that can send people into suicide at social media. Everything ain't what you think, man. I know people that put up they be out on cruises like a motherfucker going on cruises, but at home, they car got three tires and a little donut on that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
When they get at home, when they get back home, the lights is out. You
You
know what I'm
ain't
talking about?
lying,
And
boy.
they gotta wait till their next check to pay them lights, but they was
You
just
ain't
on that
lying.
cruise. So don't think all
That's
that them eating
image.
shrimp and showing all this food and shit. They bought that food with food stamps. A lot of
Hey.
motherfuckers ain't think what you think when you see that shit on the internet. So don't kill yourself because the grass look green on the other side than the way you live in your life. Don't do that shit, especially on
Thank you.
social media, man.
I'm gonna talk to y'all that are bullied, and I don't relate to that because in my day we were told to do certain things to a bully. But I'm gonna talk to y'all. I hear this now. It's a lot of kids that don't want to come to school. You getting bullied so much to the point you don't want to come to school. You know, you non-confrontational, and that's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? You that's not your nature. You ain't trying to step up to somebody that's just constantly ridiculing you and this and this and this. Now you at the point where you don't want to come to school. You're not eating. If you eat, you know what I mean? People don't know what's wrong with you and you want to take yourself out. I want you to go deeper into your spirit. You were not put here to be bullied, okay? You were not put here. You didn't come out of your mama's womb to go and kill yourself because this is going on in your life. I need you to dig deeper into you and you gotta you gotta persevere. You know what I mean?
And to the women, been married 20, 30 years and the husband leave, been married 4 or 5 years.
Mm,
Only boyfriend you ever had, got kids by him, and you just can't take it. And you want to kill your damn self.
mm,
You know what I'm talking about?
mm.
Or you not taking a liking of your own body in your hair and face and don't
See?
really like yourself and think every man you get leave you for somebody else and you just fed up with the bills and the drama
Yeah.
and everything and you just want to let go. Aki, talk to him.
I ask a question. For those that you look up to that have self esteem and seem to appear to have confidence, why do you lack it? All right? Why do you lack that? It's cool to look up to somebody. It's cool to um, admire a person to the point. But no matter if you are told you're ugly 1,000 times or you're told that every day, and I understand how this may work, it's going to become when you look in the mirror, what do you see? How do you feel about you? Are you a child of the Most High or are you not? You came out of that womb for a reason.
And if she say I'm ugly, I don't like myself, I don't have no hair,
That can't be true.
God don't love me. I'm just saying, what if she says that to
If she
herself?
says
What you
that,
gonna say?
you need to be reassured. You need to go check again. Your perceptions are off. Let's say you are so called butt ugly. Everybody calls you ugly to the point you are convinced you're ugly. You got to find it in you to see differently, to be differently. I ain't saying Lil Kim it out or whoever else chop your nose up, do your skin bleaching and this and this. No,
Hmm.
the Most High didn't put you here. A lot of us are falling for these Holly weird images. We're falling for this TV shit, this radio shit, this internet shit. Who are you when no one is around? That's who you really are.
Well, finding yourself ain't easy, and
And
it don't happen overnight.
you're right.
A lot of people need special help for that and all of that.
Come on.
You know, so
Hmm.
what you say to that when a person that asks you like, yeah, if I just don't know who I am, I can't find myself.
Keep going down the rabbit hole, cause it's gonna come. I think a lot of us have been there. You said you started on the journey, and I can relate. But yeah, who am I? Who am I? Take everything away from me. Take my job. Take my this and this and this. Strip us all butt ass naked. Who are you? Are you confident? When there shouldn't be no confidence, you broke as a joke. You ain't got a dollar to your name. Da 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 da. You ain't got no car. You ain't got no job. You ain't got no this and this and this and this. Nigga, you ugly. You ain't got no game. Who are you? Who do you believe you are? Are you gonna listen to the chirping? D, you ain't shit, boy. I don't know what made you think you should. You ain't shit.
Just gotta endure, little mama. Endure, boo boo. You feel me? You know, don't go out there chasing no man. You know, he gonna come to you. Another question for you. I heard this from a couple of killers in my life, man.
Mm.
Not one, maybe two or three. A couple of killers, not saying no name. Rest in peace to two of them. They told me these things with tears in their eyes.
Mm.
Like,
Mm.
nigga, God don't love me. So I was young back then. I was blind. I didn't really trip off that. You feel me? I'm like, damn, this nigga going through something. I think about that now while I'm out here trying to stop the black on black crime. I'm like, how many niggas think like
That.
my little cousin think? How many niggas think like,
Hmm.
rest in peace, hey, think like this nigga
Word.
think? You know what I'm talking about? They felt God didn't love them. So if you feeling God don't love you, you out here not giving a fuck. You gonna blast these niggas. So with the little guys we seeing across the street, you can see how they dressed and how they fucked up out here. I'm quite sure a few of them over there feel God don't love them. You know what we gonna do tonight? I want you to answer this question though, but I didn't want this to leave my thing
Come on.
because we about to go off anyway.
Come on.
Because we gonna go outside
Come on.
and we gonna ask people, do you think God love you? Let's see just what the answers be. Do you think the Creator love you? Do you believe there's a Creator of this world? Let's
I
see what
want to
they feel.
answer
Let's
you though.
feel out
I
there.
want to
Answer that
answer.
question for me
Yeah,
though.
I want to answer you though. I think it's guilt. I think they feel like the way they were raised, the way mama might feel, grandma might feel, granddad, Kane, KD, Kevin, come in here. Sit down, Minister Society. Lord, I mean, boys, but granddad, I feel like this and this and this and this. You remember that? You
Yeah,
remember this scene?
yeah.
Feel like this and this and this and this. Boy, the Lord don't care about whose house is bigger and this and this and this. See, they not trying to hear that. I think it becomes a thing of retaliation, and the retaliation gets to the part where who gonna stop this? And not only that, nigga, that shit soft. Now these niggas killed your cousin, Minister Society. Blew his motherfucking brains out. And you ain't gonna do nothing. You acting like a real bitch right now. You remember this? This nigga had to.
That was on the movie. You ain't talking about me.
That's Minister. Yeah, that's Minister Society, y'all. Y'all remember this?
So,
That's your boy, Lorenz Tate, Lorenz Tate, and Tyrone Turner.
so what you saying?
So with all that said, you gotta find it in you to where you can't feel guilty on what has been done.
So you saying the reason they done what they done when they done is because of guilt?
I think they feel guilty is why the Most High, they feel like the Most High doesn't love them. What makes you feel like that? Because
Poverty.
last,
Poverty. Poverty. If you don't know the Bible, if you don't know the book, if you don't know historic books, don't read,
yeah,
If you just a kid growing up, bro,
Mm-hmm.
and you wake up in the morning, go open that motherfucking ice box, there's a stick of butter and a little thing of water, and ain't nothing in this motherfucker to eat. And you go to school, kids got new shit, stomach fat, you gonna be like, why God don't love me?
How granddad get by?
You know?
How granddad get by?
So that's probably where that's
Word.
coming from. You
How
feel me?
granddad get by though?
Who granddaddy?
Our great granddad. How did great
Little
granddad?
kids don't give a fuck
You know what
about
I mean?
that.
Yeah. And
They
see,
too little.
we gotta start drawing back to the sources.
The source is what we was talking about. This system that we trapped in. That's what make kids.
Yeah.
That's what that. Bro, listen.
Yeah. I
Like
feel
we
you.
said, when you put in a big group like this with no resources, no money, you're going to kill. When you put in this situation, but then you go watch Basketball Wives and all this, but you ain't got a motherfucking bologna sandwich at
Word.
home, you gonna have plenty of reason to think God don't love me. Why? How God love me when me and my mama walking in the dead of winter around here to spend $3? They gotta feed 4 kids, and that's for 3 days. And I don't know when she gonna scrape up some more money. You know what I'm talking about? How can you feel God love you when you sleeping on this bus stop out here and you just don't know which way
Word.
to turn
I
or which
feel
way
you.
to go? I can feel them because I've been there.
Yeah.
You feel
But
me?
you get in that cell and your celly a OG, a triple OG, and he see your little young ass. What the fuck you doing here, nigga? Nigga done fucked your life up. But God don't love me. He ain't trying to hear that. You think he trying to hear that? He ain't trying to hear that.
Little dude ain't either.
He ain't trying to hear that.
Little dude
But
ain't.
now we at our odds then. Triple OG gonna win that. Triple OG, once all that settled, big dog, little dog, who the little dog, who the big dog? Once all that settled, you gonna listen.
Now, like you said, he's silly with him. He ain't gonna have no choice but to listen. And if you that close to somebody every day, it's gonna drill in your head. But from a distance,
Yeah.
it
Right
takes it
now,
takes a lot of time to get this in a little nigga's head, bro. I've been out here, outside doing this shit.
word.
It took some years. That little dude FedEx. What? Mother little dude, I
Yeah.
seen where was we at? I was on my work truck. He was getting signing people up to vote. Anything that's good outside of Office Bank.
Persevere.
Anything but down here.
I love it.
And that was from me getting out every day, drilling them. Man, take that fucking mask off. It's hot out here. What are you doing? You know what I'm talking about? And always tell them, hey man, Most High love you. They can have this kingdom. It's the devil's kingdom.
Come on.
Don't worry about doing good out here. You gonna do good in the kingdom to come.
Come on.
Don't worry about doing good out here. Don't kill yourself over what's happening out here.
Come on.
You know what I'm talking about? The
Come
first will
on.
be last. The last gonna be first. Just stay meek, man. Don't kill nobody. Don't kill yourself. You gonna have great
They
things come
gonna
to you.
listen.
The next lifetime.
They gonna
Feel me?
listen.
Keep your head above water. And you gotta
Cause you live that life.
and to teach means repetitions over and the same thing over and over and over. That's why I said if he's sellies with him, oh, that little nigga gonna get out a tight nigga. Cause that OG gonna be drilling him over and over. Gonna let him get out there and make the mistakes. Be like, yeah, I told you. Now you
Even
gonna
out
listen to me?
here,
Yeah.
it's a nigga in their ear. It's an uncle in their ear. It's a father figure in their ear.
That's what I'm trying
What
to
I've been
be.
telling you.
I'm trying to be that uncle.
There you go.
That's what I'm trying to
You
be to
already
these
are.
cats.
The Most High, man. The Most High is moving through you, man. You know that.
All praises.
All praises.
He's moving through you too, Aki.
All praises.
We both sitting out on this corner. We usually be at
Man,
home.
and I'm like, I be getting fired up because I'm like, let's go. Let's go. Because it's like a dude like Troy, it starts. That's a lightning hit him.
Yeah.
He don't know it. He wouldn't probably say it like that. He got struck by lightning. Chow. Lightning hit him. He doing what he doing. And it starts like that.
Cause we gotta save our kids, y'all. I'm telling
Yeah.
y'all.
Yeah,
I work
man.
in the school districts.
Yeah,
and
man.
I go through them schools, man, and look at from where we come from, all these southeast,
Interscholastic
east,
school
and,
league.
and all these other schools, central and all that. Bro, it's so many foreigners at these schools, Africans,
Word?
Somalians, Mixed, yeah, y'all don't know that because y'all ain't in these
What?
schools. Bro,
Southeast and all
all these schools got so many foreigners, it don't
that?
make no sense.
They
You
are,
like,
yeah.
damn. It's a
Yeah.
lot of foreigners, a lot of white kids. It's like it's very few little blacks, man. They'll shoot them
Wow.
all to one school or something. I'm like, man, we gotta save our kids and keep our kids in school and educate them. If you don't want them in school, you gotta educate them, man. It seems like that's our future, and it seems like we losing this battle out here,
I'm
man.
looking at you. I'm like,
I promise you,
what?
it,
Yeah, that
it's so
makes
many, it's
sense.
so many foreigners,
Uh,
Hispanics, and different kids, and they going to school, and the parents taking them to school, man. They get them to school,
mm.
and we got more parents letting our kids drop
They
out.
are on the blocks though.
We got more parents letting our kids drop out in other nations. Is
Mm.
more kids going in our schools that me and you grew up in, and our partners grew up in. You know what I'm talking about? And that's why they closing them down because of the poor attendance.
Mm. 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 Mm.
So we got to figure that out, man. We got to love on them kids more. We
Yeah,
got to teach our
man.
kids to be better than us.
Hey,
Spend
and we
time
need
with your
y'all to
kids.
to
Love on
reach
your
out to
kids,
us,
man.
man. If y'all need anybody to listen to you, and it ain't even counseling. It's just
We are right here.
we
Ain't
here.
no
Yeah,
hiding.
ain't nobody going nowhere.
3503
Right.
Prospect. Come and
Speak.
holler at
Ain't
us.
nobody
We right
judging
here. Kev
you. And
Create, Dno
man,
Lafayette.
look,
You want to sit down and
word,
talk any of that, man. We got resources in us and all of that. It's going to
word.
turn into all of that, but we got it right now and on hand for you. Don't kill yourself over nonsense, you
For
know.
my football players, if you look up to Dion, if you see Dion, shout out to Dion, changing them young men's lives, turning them young men into men, man. Man, I can never hate on prime time. Do that. But for y'all cats here, hey, you gonna be a daddy, and we need you to be a daddy, not just a father and all that. If you need somebody to listen to, man, okay, man, she's been doing this and this and this. We here, we right here. We right here. Ain't nobody going nowhere. Ain't nobody running from that. Cause that's gonna keep your ass sane. Okay? You don't think we been through that? Of course we have. I ain't had my daddy in it. Well, here we are. We ain't your daddy and all that, but look, y'all gonna be OGs one day cause y'all gonna live.
Yeah, you see how they just
Many of y'all gonna live.
yeah, cause
And you gonna
hey,
be an OG.
cause they will kill you in the penitentiary. You see how the governors just don't give a fuck what that or that
Oh,
the parent said or nothing. Still killed that man. So
wow.
that's some place you don't want to be, man. You know what I'm talking about? Let's try to look for a brighter future amongst
Let's
our
go,
people, amongst
man.
our people, man. You know what I'm talking about? I'm an uncle to the culture out here,
Word.
worldwide,
Same
man.
thing.
So that's what we gonna do. We gonna
Same thing.
keep pushing with this, man. Create love,
Always a pleasure.
love when you come through every time,
I am
King.
here. So I'm here.
Sing it, man. ah. Hey, shouts
Hey,
out
man.
to my cousin Ronnie Bell, San Francisco 49ers, man. Hey, Debo's hurt, Kittle's hurt. Ayuk ain't what he seemed to be. Going out there and get your money now, nephew. They gonna give you some little time now. Shouts out to
Yeah.
Ronnie. Shouts out to his brother Kendrick Bell up at Michigan, balling out on a wide receiver, man.
Let's
Y'all keep
go.
doing y'all thing, man. Hey, family squad, cousin squad over everything, man.
How about them Washington Redskins
Ooh wee,
slash
ooh
Commanders?
wee,
Jaden Daniels
ooh
balling
wee.
out. Black quarterbacks are taking over the league. Hey, huh? They are.
I've been waiting on that.
They are.
It's been coming. It's
Let's
been sitting
go.
there. Yeah.
Thank you to all the pioneers of the game. We looked up to y'all. Warren Moon, you don't get your props, baby, but I know about you. Doug, because Doug won a Super Bowl. Randall, you should be with a gold jacket. You that dude for real, for real. You that guy. You gave birth to Vic.
Scramble like Randall.
Okay, you gave birth to Vic, and I already know. Shout out to all of y'all holding it down, all the scrutiny you went through. I was a black quarterback. You know what I mean? Hey, man, look. And how about those
We push for them black quarterbacks in pictures.
Chiefs?
We like to push for the black
Mahomes
quarterbacks
is
in
black.
pictures.
Stop it. Look at his daddy. Stop playing with me.
They always say that we're not smart enough to be a pitcher
Of
or a
course.
quarterback. because the
I
quarterback
love
need to know
Lamar's
where
game.
everybody plays. They need to know where every person need to be on the field at one time, and our brains wasn't smart enough.
Okay.
Shouts out to all the black quarterbacks taking
Shout
over,
out to
man.
all of y'all. Hold it down. All for all y'all, the hoods, not just Kansas City, Missouri, KCK, all over this U.S. We redlined, y'all. We're going to speak on that redlining. We're going to speak on that redlining. Matter of fact, that's going to be next. We're going to speak on that. Hopefully, prayerfully this weekend. Hey, man, one love, man. For my black men out there, fathers, for y'all with women and all that, in the household and all that, hold it down.
Yes, National
Hold it down.
Suicide Prevention Month, Awareness
Hold it
Month,
down.
prevent, aware, all of that. Love on them kids. Get some good energy
Yes.
going through the households, man. And all you women out there that's struggling, all you kids out there that's struggling, even
Mm-hmm.
men out there struggling.
Sisters.
Hold on, man. Endure it to the
Sisters. I
end,
love
man.
y'all.
We going through it.
I'm my
So,
sister's keeper. Hold it down, queen. You got this. You
yeah,
got
we
this.
out of here. No suicide. Don't kill
We out.
yourself. May the Most High bless you and keep you and shine His mercy and His grace on you. He will bless you. He will keep you, and He will shine His mercy and His grace on you. Yada da.
Yada. Let's go outside. Yeah.